What's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard, Ballard Sports Media, coming at you on a Saturday night. College football, week 3, almost in the books. Week 4, technically, because I know we had week 0. Got Texas A&M and the Miami Hurricanes going at it here. Little flea flicker play. Keep an eye on that game. A lot of great games to talk about, recap. I get my thoughts on Alabama. I mean, what do you want me to say? Alabama beat ULM. That's it. That's all they did. I mean, there's no other way to put it. 63-7. I predicted 62-10. I was off by 1 point for the Crimson Tide, and I gave ULM a touchdown that they didn't even get. That's pretty interesting to me. And I was pretty darn close. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. Be sure to hit that thumbs up, share it out, subscribe if you're new. We'll keep an eye on Texas A&M and Miami tonight. This could be a really good game here. This actually, I would consider it game of the week. I know A&M lost to App State last week, and they struggled, but here they are at home at night, looking to bounce back. 13 Miami, 24 Texas A&M. This could be good. I'll go ahead and I'll drop the StreamYard link. Love to get some people on tonight. There we go. Got the StreamYard link in the comments. Hope you guys do like the new logo. I changed it because, like I said, and in case anybody missed it, I think our boy Allen Stryker, whatever he goes by now, he made a good point. The old BSM logo was Georgia colors, red and black. And I just looked at the logo and I just could not look at it the same after that. I was like, man, way to ruin it. I like this new one though. I didn't know if I wanted to. I knew I wanted to do these colors, crimson and white for Alabama, right? Or yeah, a certain shade of red. I didn't know if I should do red on white, which is what I have, or if it should be white on red. I don't know. You guys let me know. So, anyway, great game earlier with Purdue and Syracuse. Ended up being a great one, 32-29, the final score. Purdue upset by the Orange. Aiden O'Connell, 424 yards. was the high of any quarterback in this game. It came down really, it came down to, I would say, pressure getting to Aiden O'Connell there towards the end. But also, you got to give credit to Syracuse having really good defense. And how about that fourth quarter, man? Garrett Schrader connects with Oronde Gadsden the the second 25-yard touchdown with 7 seconds left to win the game. In that fourth quarter alone, Syracuse outscored Purdue 22-20. That's what those teams scored in the fourth quarter. It was 10-9 going into the fourth. 10-9, and Syracuse won 32-29. What's up, Cody? How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Amazing games today, man. Amazing. You got Washington up on Michigan State right now, 29-14 in the third. Texas San Antonio with the Longhorns, they're tied at 17 at halftime. Clemson is only up 13-6 over Louisiana Tech. Auburn could not handle Penn State. It wasn't as close as last year. We got that to talk about too. The game of the night, though, is Texas A&M and Miami. I'm hoping I don't know, because if Texas A&M wins, it's an upset because Miami's higher ranked, and you'll see a lot of shakeup in the rankings. But Miami, I like them to win the Coastal this year, and possibly could they win the ACC? That's a great possibility, at least in my opinion. 13 verse 24 right now. What did Oregon do? What are they doing? Let's see. Oregon's 25th. Lost to Georgia. They beat BYU, so there's an upset. Cody, honestly, I was at work for the game, some of it at least. I did go back and watch highlights, and when I saw it, I was like, holy cow. I think it showed resiliency. Um, it showed great toughness, resiliency, um, just good effort by Alabama special teams today to be able to do stuff like that, I think. How about Will Anderson with a pick six? That's what got me, man. Because Will Anderson, just when I thought I seen it all, it's like when I think Will Anderson has shown college football all that he can do, all that he can be and is as a player, he does something else and it blows your mind. It's crazy, man. I'm just ready for the next game, really. I mean, that's kind of where I'm at right now with Alabama is you got the victory over ULM. You did great. You dominated. But now it's time to move forward. Time to move forward. We got Vanderbilt coming to town next week. I'm going to try to be at the game with Millis and Sea Dog and Wall Tide. And, I'm not working. I know that. We got a plan to meet up, transportation, everything like that. Um, so we'll see. Don't forget Tidal Wave Talk on Friday. We'll probably record it Tuesday or Wednesday, or I don't know what day I'm going to record it. Maybe even Monday. We got some good games going on. Michigan State is not only losing to Washington, they're getting blown out 36-14. And I know it, man. It's been a little while. I know I'm not posting as much on the blog. I haven't forgotten about it. I've just been so busy. Honestly, right now, my priorities have kind of changed a little bit. School, work, been really busy. So, but we'll get some stuff, and we'll get some good stuff coming to the channel. So, Michigan State down big to the Huskies in the third quarter. Is Washington's offense serious right now? Hold on. Because I know they got Michael Penix. They got um, this Wayne Talapapa, who's their running back. They got Jalen Polk, who's their lead receiver in this game. Probably even on the season. I haven't looked into Washington that much, if I'm being honest. And this is a team that has beat Kent State and Portland State. It's not enough, but now they're beating up on the 11th ranked team in the nation, almost a top 10. They're beating them up in so many ways. They got Stanford next week. Then they got a Friday night game with UCLA. And keep going down the list. Eventually, they got to play Oregon, Washington State at the end of the season. Are the Huskies for real? That's the question. It seems like it. 'Cause I thought Michigan State was for real. They got Peyton Thorne. They got Jalen Berger. They got Trey Mosley. They got Coleman. let's go ahead and I'm not going to predict yet. I'm not ready to because we still got games going on. We could at least look at what we have to look forward to for next weekend. Obviously, Alabama Vanderbilt, as you guys know. But let's see. Let's see what else. Who else is playing? Week 4. Virginia Tech, West Virginia. There's one. Virginia, Syracuse could be good. UCF and Georgia Tech. Georgia, the defending champions, playing Kent State. Keep an eye on Clemson, Wake Forest, Auburn, Missouri. That could be interesting. It's a SEC cross division game there. Um, Baylor, Iowa State, Central Michigan, Penn State. That's a win for the Nittany Lions at Beaver Stadium. USF Louisville. What's that record right there? Louisville's only got like one loss too, right? Or two losses. They're 1-2. South Florida's 1-1. So that could be good. And what are they doing against Florida right now? Oh, they're playing Florida so close. So close. 24-21. Florida at Tennessee in Knoxville on CBS. Notre Dame, North Carolina. Okay. Ole Miss, Tulsa. Arkansas at A&M. Circle that one. 7 p.m. Eastern. Of course, Alabama playing Vanderbilt. Wisconsin, Ohio State. Boston College, Florida State. That could be something. So not a whole lot of action. I want to know where's college game day going. Let me see. Did they announce it on Twitter? Because they normally would announce it on the show where they're going to be the next week. I guess maybe they haven't announced it yet. So maybe College Game Day doesn't have a location for next week, at least for right now. They might could go. Mm, they want to go back to App State. They want to go back to Boone. Well, Tennessee, Florida, they go SEC there. Clemson and Wake Forest, will they go to Winston Salem? I don't know. So it's 10-3. Miami with the ball, they're down 11:42 in the half. Incomplete. What's up, Will? How you doing, man? Our teams did great today. Yeah, they did. I'm proud. I dropped the StreamYard link. Anyone wants to come on? Um, yeah, Alabama and Georgia did pretty great. Y'all got Kent State next week. Alabama's got Vanderbilt. I'm just. Let me say this. I want to give a shout out to Penn State's offense. Could we be seeing something? First off, they got Manny Diaz as a defensive coordinator. Defense is phenomenal, and you saw that um, today against Auburn, 41-12, the final score there. Let me pull this up. You look at this game, and we recap it. We previewed it earlier in the week. Nicholas Singleton, Katron Allen, both combined for 176 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns as number 22 Penn State cruised to a 41-12 win at Auburn on Saturday, right? And it was all them in the third quarter. It was all them in the fourth quarter. No turnovers for Penn State. 477 yards. They had more time of possession. Auburn had more first downs. They just didn't do anything with it, and they had um, some turnovers. This was not like last year's game whatsoever in any stretch. So is Penn State, and I don't want to base them off Auburn, and that's not an Auburn jab. I'm not here to poke fun at the Tigers or anything like that. Even though you guys know I'm an Alabama fan, um, is this truly a statement? Like, did Penn State make a statement by beating Auburn the way that they did today? I don't know. I mean, the offense has gotten better each week, it seems like. They got to go play Central Michigan. They got to go play Northwestern. I don't think they're going to be tested until they go to the big house and play Michigan here in a few weeks on October 15th. Um, when they go to Ann Arbor. Um, Michigan is scoring 53 and a half points per game. Penn State scoring 40 and a half. Michigan's only allowing 8.5 Penn State's allowing 20 and a half. Well, anyway, we'll look at that game later on. But I think Penn State, I think the sky's the limit for him, man. I think Sean Clifford coming back. You got a freshman in Nick Singleton. You got Mitchell Tinsley. I mean, the sky could be the limit. And I know we're high on Ohio State. I understand that. I still think it's going to be Ohio State. But be careful. Be careful. Don't sleep on what the Lions can do because they have turned their offense around. They've turned the defense around. And honestly, they get Ohio State on October 29th. They haven't had a wideout yet. They have yet to have their wideout game. Could that be the Ohio State game? Is that going to be their annual wideout? And they've upset them in a whiteout before. When you go back and you look at 2016, Penn State's on the rise this year, I think. I think this is a team taking a step forward, not a step back. And I'm not here to hype them up for the playoffs. I'm not here to hype them up for the Big Ten East or even a Big Ten title yet. But I will say, don't sleep on what they could possibly do this season in 2022 with James Franklin as the head coach because he seems like he has a lot of great confidence in the Nittany Lions. He's got a lot of confidence in Sean Clifford, in Brenton Strange, and Nick Singleton. You look at that. You look at first off, their linebacker Curtis Jacobs. Man, I'll tell you what, he leads an enormous defense. Joey Porter came back. Jalen Reed came back. Keaton Ellis came back. Adissa Isaac came back. There's a lot of guys that came back on the defense, and I think they set out for a mission. I think it's time Penn State gets the respect they deserve, and I think this could be the year for them to win the Big Ten. But again, I'll hold my tongue because they got to get through Ohio State later on in the season, and they got to get through teams like Michigan State and Michigan. They got to get through basically the Big Ten East, which is probably one of the best divisions, if not the best division in football right now. Keep your eye on Penn State and what they can do. I think the sky's the limit for James Franklin and the Nittany Lions in 2022. Great win at Auburn. Great win. So I didn't expect them. Like, how do you? Can Penn State give notes to Alabama? How do you go into Auburn and blow them out like that? I mean, they just had a field day. They did what they wanted to. That was crazy, man. Really crazy. 10-3 A&M over Miami. Anyway, I really don't have much else. I gave people a chance. Doesn't look like anyone's going to come on. I'm going to relax and enjoy the rest of the night for college football. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Don't forget the Unprofessional Sports Show with myself at TikTok Chess Hall every Monday night at 9 p.m. I think I have to double check, but I think it's on my channel this week. If it's not on my channel, you need to go sub up Chess Hall so that way you can say hello to him and experience more great college football content. And I got it right here. Yeah, it's on my channel this week. So, but I love you, Chess. If you're watching this, you mean the world to me, bro. You're a great friend. The Unprofessional Sports Show Mondays at 10 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget Tidal Wave Talk, Vandy edition next week. Vandy edition. Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern on Ballard Sports Media. Great win against ULM today. Congrats to all the college football teams that won. We got Clemson up on Law Tech right now. Washington upsetting Michigan State currently. Texas trying to hold on against UTSA. There's a lot going on. A lot I'm going to keep my eye on tonight. I love you guys. Jesus loves you. He's got a great plan for your life if you look up and believe that. Please like, comment, and subscribe right here to Ballard Sports Media for more sports content. And until next time, folks, Ballard Sports Media. Check it out. Love y'all. Good night. Peace.